Dr. Nandipha MAGUDUMANE has always loved the finer things in life. Well, is there anything wrong when a person loves finer things in life? Well, we will definitely unpack that concept of loving finer things in life. Is anything wrong about it? Well, relax. But there's something that I want to show you as well. One of the things that we will talk about. Let's define what is character. Character defined is the following. Thoughts prepare a way for action. Action repeated forms habit. Habit forms character. Character determines who you are. We'll talk about that right there. We're gonna talk about that, right? Is anything wrong? Is there anything wrong if a person loves finer things in life? Okay, that's a question you have. Bongan, why this should even be a discussion? There's a reason why it should be a discussion. But wait, before we get into that part, there's one thing that I'm asking from you, is that you stick around. As you stick around, guys, one favor, please. That favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do that? You need to do that because it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. The power is in your hands. Speaking about that, we need to look at this evidence that has emerged, suggesting or saying that this woman has always loved finer things in life. This is what they said, lest you accuse me again. According to Zimoja Love, disgraced celebrity doctor, Dr. Nandipha MAGUDUMANE is said to have always liked the finer things in life, even during her medical school years. This is according to some of her former medical school classmates who spoke to Zimoja Love. According to the former classmates, mates in plural, not even mate one, plural. MAGUDUMANE has always have been a high flyer who boyfriended or befriended guys working in corporate. She had nothing in common with fellow students. Most of her friends were already working in corporate and were professional, and she dated those. I don't remember her dating a student or on campus. She always kept it to herself. Says a source. It does not end there. According to the former medical student at Vets Medical School, the Eastern Cape born doctor turned fugitive never dressed like a student, as she always dressed to leave a lasting impression. She had a daring dress sense and Land will wear clothes that will accentuate accentuate her assets and show off her clip. Hey guys, listen to this word here. She always wear things that accentuates her assets and show off her cleavage and beautiful legs. But one thing I liked about her was that she is very smart. Okay, yeah. Let's go down a little bit. Nandi was an envy of many ladies and dream of many young men on campus. According to the source, while many students used to flock at bus stop for free campus bus, she was already driving a rare, shrinky SAB convertible in first year of medicine. Many of us had never seen that car because it was an import. We all assumed she was from a good family, while others thought she was dating rich guys. Zimoja Love continues to say, according to Zimoja sources, it is highly possible that Nandipha was already dating her murderer boyfriend by the time she was at university. According to the sources, her mysterious aloof approach makes sense now. If the report that she started dating this guy in 2006 are true, it will make perfect sense why her behavior was like that, and why she always dressed fancy in first year and driving expensive Swedish car at that age. Yeah, as it is, guys, we just lost the ability to care. Yet today we've got people who are trying by all means necessary to she's not the victim, she's not the perpetrator, she's the victim, blah blah blah. Guys, there's this thing, the laws of nature says there will always be a reaction. So if you hit like this, there's gonna be a reaction to that. So also remember, I said to you, I gave you the definition of what character is. Let me go back to that. What is character? This is how character is formed. Thoughts prepare a way for action. Action repeated forms a habit. Habit forms character. Character determines your destiny, and character determines who you are. Character determines where you will be. Character determines who should be your friends. Character determines the lifestyle you want to be living. Like, it determines everything. We are told here that she's one of those people that will dress in a way that it reveals her private part, because we were told she will reveal her assets. Then they went as far as saying she will even reveal her cleavage. People, there's one thing that we need to understand here, is that, you know, when you love something to a point that you are willing to do everything to get it, there's always, how best can I say this in English? But it's easier to capitalize on desperation. Today, we cannot be told that she is a victim when she wanted the life. If these reports were to be believed, you can already see that there was a moral degeneration from this woman. And you can already see that she was willing to do whatever it takes. These are often confused with what we call it go-getters. So they are often called go-getters because we don't understand the definition of go-getters. Go-getters, that word, it's not to be abused or misunderstood with people who does things with good and bad intention. Well, maybe for the sake, because there's a lack of words there, we can use it that way, but we can't use that word in that context. There's no way we should do that. Why? That word, look, by definition, it means somebody that is hustling, doing whatever it takes to get what they want, but in the right way. When you become so desperate that you want to get to a certain point, you wanna go to stay in Sentin, you wanna dress like all the people you know and everything. When you become so desperate to live a certain life, this is what usually happens. Somebody will notice that, even by the way you talk, even by the way you dress, even by the places you like to visit, somebody will notice that, and they will offer you the shortcut to that. Are we going to blame the people for that? No, we can't, because it is what you want inwardly. And people who must be held accountable. Now, you must be held accountable for the decisions you made to accept the offer. So if I were to arrest a person that is bribing somebody, I'm going to arrest the one who accepts the bribe and the one who's bribing. Because let's not lie, the one who's bribing, you are tempting the other person, and the one who's receiving is accepting the temptation. So they have both participated in this process. Therefore, you cannot be arresting the receiver or the recipient and leave the giver. In this case, we cannot be out there driving the narrative that it is Thabo Bester that pushed her. She had the propensities of this thing, you know what I'm saying? So if things are to be believed, you attract what you are. That's what people are saying, you know what I'm saying? So that means, for the fact that she was attracted to Thabo Baxter, there's something to be said about that alone. Yeah, so okay, hey guys, I think feminists would be the end of this world, eh? They would be the end of us, because now they are trying to portray this woman as an innocent, a victim. It's like she's dumb. She's so dumb, so much so that she cannot make her own decisions. Because if she's capable of making her own decisions, let her get the consequences of her actions, being that she chose a career in crime. Then there will be a payment for that. It's just as simple as that. Guys, be careful of the things you wish for. Be careful of the lifestyle you want to live. It should not put you into a desperate mood, so much so that you're just willing to either attract people by the way you are, the way you are shaped, the cars you're driving, the place you live in. You know, one of the dangerous things women tend to do is just to display their body. They want to look in this way. And one of the dangerous things that men do, they want to go around with car keys. They want to be seen with the material success, but you still are interested to attract authentic people. Guys, authentic people should not be you should not be attempting to attract authentic people. And this I say not only to women or men, but both. The way in which we want to attract certain class to our lives. Tomorrow we complain how people are fake. How did you attract fake people? That's a question that should be asked. I can't go out there, portray myself, I've got this money, and then these girls will come to me. Some they are just looking for money. But then I'm expecting, no, I'm looking for an authentic girlfriend. No, an authentic girlfriend is the girlfriend that should love me for who I am. What I have should be a bonus to her to make life convenient. To get the point? Because we can't deny the fact that if we are to go to a shop, we need to use money. If we go on a date, we need to use money. But what we are saying is, guys, there's a thin line there. You date me because you love me. And if you love me, even if these things will collapse, you can still stick with me as we build again. But if you love what I have, if these things collapse, you leave because you were never here for me. You were here for the things that I have. That's why you see the distinction between the two. With that being said, be careful. This story should not just be a story of entertainment, but this story should be a story of lessons. Take your daughter through the story and show her where things started to spiral out of control. Then point your daughter into this imperfections in her character, or try by all means to prevent those imperfections by taking the story, breaking it down to your daughter and say, listen, this is where these things started to spiral out of control. If you don't want to end here, then you need not to follow this type of thinking. Now, I love people who will say to me, Bongan, look, this is what I'm offering on the table. Not people who are always the offering. No, guys, life does not evolve around your private part. Now that anything that you have to offer is your private part. No, life evolves around the things that happens, including, yes, our private part makes us happy. It's fine. You get the point what I'm trying to say? So it's always said when you hear somebody prizing their private part above everything in life as that's the only thing that they can offer in life. So let's build people so much so that they understand that there's so much to live for in this life. Therefore, they need to do everything so they make this life convenient and nice. So that should be an effort from both men and women in this life. Somebody should not be chasing the ones that have made it in life. Somebody should be saying, I want to be the one that have made it in life. Then I want to date also the person that has made it in life. Then the two comes together to make life easy for themselves and their children. Then I can accept such. But I don't accept this idea of people pursuing the ones that are successful with an intention of getting their success and using it for them to succeed. No, guys, it doesn't work like that. I'll see you on the next video, but until then, please take care.